Do we have a front side and a backside turn on inline skates, on roller skates, or whatever? Hola YouTube, my name is Ricardo Lino and I'm a wheel addict. Today we're gonna talk about something that I hear a lot of people talking about, and it made me think. Do we have a front side and a backside turn on inline skates, on roller skates, or whatever? Well, the first thing is, it doesn't matter if it's inline skates or roller skates terminology, because turning on inline or roller skates, it's the exact same. So let's talk about it. Let's go a little bit more deep in it, but let me just try to sit right. I can barely see it. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm trying to be sitting on one butt cheek only. Why? The problem right now is that we have a bowl in the place where my shop and this studio is, and I've been trying to skate it probably the last times because we've been having some troubles here, but I'll talk about that later. That doesn't really matter. What does matter today is, do we have a front and a backside turn? Of course, what we are going to talk today, it's my opinion. It's worth what it's worth. And yes, I've been skating for almost 35 years. But anyway, it's worth what it's worth. So up to you guys to think whatever you want. Anyway, in my opinion, we have a front side and a backside, but only if we go backwards. If we go forward, I'm sorry to say that, yes, we have a dominant leg. Like a lot of people say, we usually skate with one foot in front of the other. What happens is, on roller skates, people even put their dominant leg more evident. People skate like this because the rolling base is usually shorter. People feel like they need to put one foot in front of the other so that the base is longer. See, from the back wheel of this one to the front wheel of this is going to be your rolling surface. So that's why a lot of people put one foot in front, and it's just the dominant leg. That also happens when you're going with inline skates. A lot of people also put one foot in front of the other. The reason why is a little bit less evident. It's obviously the rolling surface. Check where the back wheel of the inline skate is, and now check where the front wheel is. So obviously there's a lot more base. It's a lot easier to balance on an inline skate. But when I go forward, like I said before, sometimes I roll with one foot in front of the other. Something like this, instead of going like this, parallel. And yes, there would be a front side and a back side if I would always roll like that. But the truth is, depending on the trick that you are going to do, you're gonna end up moving your feet. And yes, I know that a lot of the people right now calling these tricks front side and back side. All they do is a simple 180 or a simple 360, and then that's why they call it front side and back side. But the day I see someone doing a front side and a back side, if you call it front side and back side, the day I see someone doing a front side and a back side 720, then please say that I'm wrong. There's a trick on inline skates called topsail, which is, if I slide like this is a topsail. It's really easy to do, super basic trick. If you go backwards and spin 180 into that topsail, it's called half cap topsail. I would like to see someone do a front side in spin topsail and the back side in spin topsail. If you spin more than half cap, more than fake 180, and if you spin a full 360, there's two ways of spinning 360 into a topsail. There's the hurricane and the regular 360 topsail. If you're spinning the hurricane topsail, you spin a little bit more than 360. But, well, if there's a front side and back side, I would like to see the first person to do a front side hurricane topsail and then the same person do a back side hurricane topsail. It's obviously not going to happen, and the reason why it's not going to happen is, depending on how much you are going to spin or not, you're going to put this foot or that foot in front, you are going to lose your dominant foot. Because there's no physical barrier that will stop you from moving this foot and this foot to be in front. On the other hand, if, yes, this is a scooter, And that's how wide it is. The reason why there is a front side and a back side on the scooter is because both feet would not. You see this? There wouldn't be space enough for both feet. And that's why on a scooter they always have the same foot in front. Just like a skateboard. On a skateboard, no one rides a skateboard with both feet on the side of each other. The same with a bike. On a bicycle, you even have the frame in the middle, so you have one foot here, the other foot there. But on inline skates, there is nothing in between both feet. There is nothing making your feet stay in that position other than your dominant foot. And your dominant foot changes depending on the trick that you are doing. Yes, it's normal if you're landing like a big trick or something like that to put always the same foot in front, but that can be adjusted. Now, I said in the beginning of this video that there is a front side and a back side on inline and roller skates when it comes to turning and all that. And that is when you go backwards. Basically, when you go backwards, check this out. Now I'm going backwards. If I'm going backwards, I always need to look at one side. I always need to choose one side to look. Either this way or that way. Then, if I'm going to be looking this way, usually I need to have that foot in front. Otherwise, I'll be making a knot like with my body. When you go backwards, you can go like this and turn this way. You can turn the other way, still looking this like this. And I would say one is the front side, the other one is the back side. Obviously, the back side turns on a bowl, as an example, is a lot harder than the front side turns. But again, that will depend on the person doing it. I know that for some of you that know some inline skaters, Jeff Stockel was a really good bowl skater and he could turn like front side and back side really easy. Or some people can even go switch, which means that instead of looking this way, they would look that way, and then instead of having this dominant foot, they would change the dominant foot. But see, again, you can change the dominant foot. Let's go back to how I started this. In my opinion, as long as there is no physical barrier making us always keep one foot in front, like there is on a skateboard, on a scooter, or on a BMX, when you go forward, there is no such thing as the front side or back side. I'm sorry, if you just the only way you can skate is like this, you need to learn how to skate closer. It's more about style. Some people like it, some people don't. I actually think it's a lot cooler when you skate with your feet together, with your feet a lot closer, and it's kind of like a new trend on aggressive skating to see people skating with their feet together. And if you skate with your feet really, really close, like this guy, Air Dolphin, and like, what's the name of the guy from Israel? What's the name of the guy from Israel? Anyway, skating with 2 feet together, it's, in my opinion, a lot more stylish. It looks a lot more clean and it looks a lot better. Obviously, on roller skates, it's a lot harder to skate with your feet together because, like we said in the beginning of this video, your rolling base is shorter. But hey, no one said it was going to be easy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you hate me for saying this, man, just write me a comment, tell me why do you hate me. I'm just giving my opinion about it. And the truth is, it's just an opinion. So, again, it's worth what it's worth. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please, if you can do Cap Topsail's front side and back side, please just send me a link. I would love to see it. If you like this video, give me some thumbs up. If you hate me right now after this video, give me some thumbs down, but tell me why you hate me. Hope you subscribe to this channel if you want to see more. Maybe I'm gonna do one video trying the Cap backside topsail, which I think it's not possible, but we'll see. See you guys soon, and don't forget why we all started skating, because it's fun. Cheers.